Yeah, my name is Ain, and I am here playing Lost Ark before the maintenance. Gosh, my chair. So we played Genshin. There you go. Right now, we're about to do, I think, Booming Makokos. I think is the only thing that I'm doing. For this short stream. I wanted to get some record of how the event is run. Thankfully, I picked a pretty good hour to do so. Get to actually do it. I have no idea how the event works, other than the fact that it gives you gold. And unfortunately, yep, we are ridiculous levels of gold price, blue crystals. And that has been a problem, a running problem, so I hear. Either way, let's go. I definitely lost motivation to play Lost Ark, and I think I realized I'm just not a solo gamer. That is probably the reason. And I did say that I wanted to attempt to play seriously, or for once, because I've been having a lot of fun playing, what is it, Gundam Evolution, done with that. Have anything? Oh, I just noticed that the pictures for creation fragments and the cards are different. Probably means higher up, are we not? Either way, I am going to call the rest of this a bust. But I did notice that I have been rather enjoying my time playing both Omega Strikers and Gundam Evolution. And I think what I need to do, as weird as it sounds, is actually go out and learn how the game works. Learn how the game works, and actually interact with the server community. Whoever exists, I suppose. That was close. Radiant Epiphany. Where are they from? And anyways. Oh, the tree looks nice. Actually, wait, I probably should. I think I did take a... I don't remember if the tree was like this, though. Oh god, I'm trying to move with WASD. I do think a lot of my enjoyment of Lost Ark probably was lost because I was unable to play the game the way I wanted to on launch. Because I believe with Gundam, I streamed the first day of playing Gundam with no mic. I just played the game straight out. And perhaps if I wasn't so, like, mentally preoccupied with whether or not I archived everything, my progress in Lost Ark, maybe I wouldn't be in the situation that I'm in right now. I will admit I was pretty disappointed with the handling of the game. Amazon. Oh. Aiden focus. But I don't think that's any excuse as to why I just don't play. I haven't been able to find a class that I find fun to play. I haven't plugged myself into the community as a whole to be able to have people to play with. And it's like a recipe for disaster, really. Like, how could it be good? How could I have a good time when I have done so many things to hamper the success rate of me enjoying the game? So, being as Genshin is going into maintenance and we'll have an expansion, and Lost Ark is also getting an expansion, I think the Scouter is coming with the end of this patch. I want to give the game one more serious go. I wanted to give the game a serious go. Perhaps utilize the same level of dedication and hunger, I suppose, that picking up Gundam Evolution was. I feel a lot more calmer in terms of streaming, so I don't think that will be a hindrance in Lost Ark. But you know, saying all of this, maybe I'm just coping. At the end of the day, I could simply just be coping. Perhaps I just don't like Lost Ark. Perhaps I'm not that interested in isometric action RPG, which I'm hoping isn't the case. But I don't really have anything to convince me of the contrary. Either way, it's definitely a bad sign that I don't really have anything positive to say while we wait for the Mokoko event. I promise I will give it a genuine try. A genuine try. I believe there will be a Punica power pass when the maintenance finishes. So I am going to pick a DPS and go for it. Whoa. So confused. Picking up. Oh! Gotcha. Whoa, I got a 5 gold coin. Amazing. Okay, those are the other players. Nice. Sure. Don't think I got to see my name on the board, but I at least got to see how this all worked. That's pretty cool. I guess we'll wait for all the notifications to end. Yeah, I was confused, actually. Alright, cool. And I believe that is my one and only time being able to do that event, because the event's over. So yeah, let's see what we can do with that. And I think I am at peace with things potentially not working out and with things potentially going south. I will make decisions in an effort to enjoy the game. Hopefully, I will enjoy the game more. One thing that I would like to try, though, is playing the game without streaming it. I can tell you, I haven't touched this game since the last time I streamed it, because I did make a promise to myself that I would not stream this game. Unless I was tracking my progress. And I did exactly that. I have only ever played this game when I was streaming. So the amount of hours that you see in this YouTube channel is the same amount of hours that I have playing the game. And I think that is probably the main reason why I'm having so much difficulty playing Lost Ark. But that also sounds like a copium statement, so I think I'm going to stop there. Long story short, I wish I enjoyed Lost Ark more, but I realized I am definitely a community gamer. I prefer being able to play with friends. I prefer being able to play with people. I enjoy my MMOs with people rather than play it solo as if I was playing like Diablo 2 or 3. And I think what's really bogging me down in Lost Ark is that when the game first came out, I did not attempt to interact with the greater Azena community. Made some friends, maybe joined voice call and stuff like that. And I definitely regret not having done that, because who knows, maybe my enjoyment would be a lot different if I had. And now, where the game is already kind of in a state where it is pretty hard to get into the game due to inflation, I lament that I may have missed my opportunity to enjoy what makes Lost Ark good. However, devil's advocate, the class I want to play isn't out yet. So perhaps when that class is out, I'll have a better experience. But to that end, am I willing to wait like a year and a half for the class to finally come out? I'm not sure about that. Honestly, not sure. Best I can do. So yeah, is the current state of affairs. And I really hope that I enjoy playing the game again. I'm feeling some sunk cost fallacy here. Feels somewhat bad to have spent so much time in the game, yet I don't feel like I'm enjoying it as much as I've already invested playing it. Either way, if you've made it this far in the video, I am much respect to you. This stream, in my opinion, is probably one of my more not so nice streams. I don't really have any nice things to say. Lost Ark has left a pretty bitter taste in my mouth, but I want to believe that I will enjoy the game. Give it another go. But as it stands right now, I really don't have a reason to play this game. I don't have that's feasible, really. Because I believe T1 and T2 content, like, empty currently. Be able to do that kind of stuff. I don't know if it's possible to do solo. I'd have to find people who would be doing said thing. And let me tell you, it's pretty hard to do that if you're late. That is why playing the game early and having an advantage is so important. But I still... No, I figured it out. The reason why I'm not happy with Lost Ark is that I was not able to play Day 1. And I think I have been bitter about that all the way up until this point. The fact that I was not able to log in to the game for like an hour and a half, because I suppose it was throttled or something, led me to not being able to play the game immediately. Get that head start, and do my stuff offline, come back, and keep the momentum going. The momentum was stopped because Amazon did not have the foresight to see that Lost Ark was probably going to break the servers. Or rather, I think most MMOs probably expect the servers to break, but the amount of money to invest to make sure that the launch doesn't result in everyone breaking is not worth the drop-off in player base like a month or two later, when you don't need mega servers like that because people have already moved on to the next thing. So I was just really miffed and disappointed that I did not get to get the 3-letter name that I wanted, and I had shifted my life schedule and done all my stuff in advance just for that single moment to get absolutely blindsided by something that's beyond my control. Either way, this stream has been going on for like 20 minutes at this point, and it's been essentially 20 minutes of me coping while taking screenshots of the zone. Because I will say, though, for people who really like this aesthetic, the game's beautiful. Like, the game feels great in an aesthetic sense, and it's got that Korean fan service thing. Like, you can even see with my bard here, she's got thighs for days, and I really want to like this game, but I have just not had many good memories playing this game. All I've been doing in my memory is catch up. All I've been doing is catch up. I could make the argument that I have yet to play parts of the game that are good. I don't get to see them. I zoom out far enough. I still can't see the Makoko. Fine. I feel like Final Fantasy XIV has a similar issue where the game doesn't get good until X. So you really gotta tough it out until you get to that point. And the hardest part about playing 14 is getting to that point where things are good. Once things are good, then you're hooked. You're good to go. You have that gameplay loop, that dopamine rush, and you really are good to go. Telescopic. Wide angle. I missed a shot. Sorry. Either way, what's done is done, and you know, sunk cost is a sunk cost. I definitely was not able to experience the grandeur of Lost Ark. The game first came out, everyone was hungry, everyone was interested in doing stuff. Player base that allowed you to basically do everything. And I gotta hold that for the rest of my Lost Ark career. Can't say that I did enjoy the early game of Lost Ark. I really hope that the game is able to fix the economy issue that's currently going on. I don't know anything about the Korean server, so I don't know whether things get better, but I do know that we are currently in the state that Korea is in without any of the things that Korea has to be able to offset that. It's also got me like on the fence on whether or not I should even buy cosmetics. Why purchase a nice outfit for a game that you're probably not going to play anymore? I think that's like the second thing that's bugging me. I really want to spend maybe I'll enjoy it more, but that sounds like ultra copium. Like, earn more money so that you'll enjoy playing the game. Like, I could just buy a single player with the amount of money that it would take to buy one outfit. Either way, I do think though that Lost Ark was a humbling experience in that there's really only a few ways that I can enjoy games. And I think I have to come to accept that adaptability is just not my forte. I was not able to adapt, or rather, the ways that I told myself I was going to adapt was simply setting myself up for failure. Honestly, I was setting myself up for failure. Perhaps subconsciously, I wanted this to go poorly. I don't know. Either way, I've gotten most of it out of my system. This isn't a very pleasant VOD of mine, but I do need to hit 121 streams before I move on to the next thing, so I'm going to do exactly that. And yeah, this is probably one of those VODs that I'm probably not going to be able to rewatch like a year from now, because it's just going to be cringe. Maybe I'll be playing Lost Ark when the time comes. Maybe I would have quit it like a month after this. But yeah, here's the plan. I'm gonna cut my losses. Okay. It's already done. What's done is done. And this moment, it's not coming back. I thought I would enjoy the summer event, but I realized enjoying summer by yourself just really isn't that fun. It's not that exciting to play a game where because you're not in end game territory, the only players you ever see are the freaking Berserker and Sork bots. Like, it's just not a good experience. And because I'm not in like a community, quote unquote, I'm not raiding either. And I believe most people find the raiding in Lost Ark to be the best. Like, that's the best part about Lost Ark. I have to figure something out to be able to make that a reality. Alright, I am going to continue talking for maybe like 2 more minutes, and then we'll call it. I think I've gotten most of the pictures that I could possibly get. I have to get the picture. Water cans. Dinosaur. Yep. So, here's a plan. I'm gonna give up. I realize things go much better when you just, at least for me, when I just play the way that I've played, which is unfortunate because, you know, I'd like to do it in a cooler way, but I don't think that's possible with me. For this game, absolutely not. There is too much complaining about Lost Ark for me to be able to be happy with the game, because all I read is people being mad that Lost Ark is in such a sorry shape. Streamers have to deal with it on chat. They have to essentially say, you know, if you don't like it, you can just leave. That's fine. Like, no one is forcing you to play this game. But it really sucks that that's like the outward reputation that this game has. This game is a game where everyone bonds over how much it sucks and how much it's unfair that the servers are this way. Server mergers are now happening probably because of population issues. PvP is non-existent in the lower tiers. What other nonsense are people complaining about? Either way, they complain about a lot of stuff. And as someone who's not like a veteran, I don't know what is copium and what is like real. But either way, it sucks hearing that the game that my friends were hyping up, none of them play anymore except for the one who's in this guild right now. It's really frustrating. Most of the people that I played this game with at the beginning have all dropped out. They've all quit the game. And yeah, it just feels bad to play an MMO alone and feel like, I don't know, I don't feel the community aspect of it. So yeah, this stream has been going for 30 minutes and 49 seconds. So we're a minute beyond. I'm just going to call it an outro. Thank you very much for watching. This was a very bad stream. It's essentially 30 minutes of me complaining while doing the new event because I wanted to see how the event worked. Turns out, nothing fancy. The Splashdown event is still a lot more fun. Maintenance is going to happen. I've accepted the fact that I have wasted essentially 2-3 expansions worth of Lost Ark. I'm eternally behind, and I don't think I have any interest in catching up. So, when the maintenance is over, I promise I will no longer be streaming Lost Ark whenever I play. I will play Lost Ark at my own time, and when we move on to Phase 2 of Ain, I will stream Lost Ark if it fits within my streaming schedule. From this point on, I will no longer hold myself to the self-restraint that I will not play Lost Ark unless I am streaming it. I will play Lost Ark whenever I feel like playing Lost Ark. And I will attempt to connect with the community, find some friends, and do as much as I can in the game. Even if it all ends up going south, I would like to, at the very least, say that I completed as much as I could of Lost Ark before I quit. So I at least got the Lost Ark experience as best as I can. And if my efforts of trying a new character, not playing support, playing a DPS class, and being able to like do the damages, finding a raid group, finding a community of people that actually enjoy logging into the game and playing the game, as opposed to treating it like a second job or a chore, so they really only log in to get guild bloodstones, do your guild dailies, and do your Una tasks. If I am able to find like a social guild where I can enjoy the game, perhaps this outcome will be different. Alright, this outro has gone on for too long, so I'll end it at that. It's a bust. I messed up. It cannot be helped. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Ain, A-I-N, and I am out. Next time I'll stream Lost Ark, I don't know, but I'll stream it eventually. The priority currently is probably Gundam Evolution. Eternal Return's kind of dead right now. Gundam Evolution, the Genshin X pack, Omega Strikers perhaps. I'm not really sure if the game's like streamable, but I could stream it. Waiting on Darktide, waiting on a mobile game called Nikkei, and figuring out how I'm going to be able to stream a mobile game onto YouTube Live, and what technology I need for that. And yeah, I'll stream Lost Ark when I feel like streaming Lost Ark. But as it stands right now, I'm having a pretty shitty time playing Lost Ark, and I would like to not have a shitty time playing Lost Ark. So I hope, really, truly hope, that when the next X-Pack comes in, I'll have nice things to say about Lost Ark. 'Cause as it stands right now, Lost Ark has been a colossal waste of time, and I have only myself to blame for that. Either way, thanks for bearing witness to all this. My name is Ain, A-I-N, and I am out. I might be on later tonight if there is something that I need to stream. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your morning, night, or afternoon. Wherever you are in the world. Ciao.